Hello, Deanie here. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to show you around the latest Match Visualiser. On the left here we have the main control panel showing the project name, date created, source list and match list used and the type of project we're running. Next we have the match weightings showing the common types of information in both your lists, in this case company name, address, city, postal code, telephone number and state. You can use the filters to control these. More on this in a minute. The bar chart shows how many potential matches in each of our score bands. You can click on a bar to review the match candidates within that band. The pie chart shows you your overall progress as you work through your project. On the right hand side of the screen we have the match results. Under the blue heading we have your source list records with the matching fields shown all with the same window. Under the green heading we have the potential matches from your match list, listed side by side against your source list. You can see an orange highlight around the bar that we are reviewing, and the same orange highlight is around each of the match results which have a score within that banding. You can see here that we have 65 pages of match results in this range, all sorted in descending order. So let's go and have a look at the lowest scoring results on page 65. You can see that these results are totally valid, but let's check the page before as well, as there are not many to review. Okay, you can see all these matches are great. So let's go ahead and approve the matches within the 95 to 100 score band. You can see very easily which matches you have approved, with the icon A showing that they were auto-batch approved, and you can see this reflected in the bar chart. If I chose, I could now continue to review each bar in turn. However, to simplify this process, I will use the filters to help me focus where the company name is a very likely match, and also the address and zip codes also high quality matches. Whilst I'm doing this, I will also disable the state and telephone numbers and city so that they will be ignored and rematch the listings using these settings. Click Rematch will execute the matching project again whilst retaining all the matches that have been approved using the previous criteria. With this criteria, you can see that I now have a bunch more matches scoring in the 95 to 100 range. So let's click on the bar chart and review these. Again, it's easier to review the worst results in the range first. So let's go to the last page. I'll type 23 and click Go. Once again, you can see that we can quickly confirm that these are great matches. Clicking on the red X would reject these, but we will approve these as before. To make things even quicker, and because I use these strict filters, we can start much lower down the bar chart and review these next. You can see that we have two company names in our match list, and one of these is Rematch, a good match in these cases, together with the address. So in this case, I will auto-approve all the matches from our lowest score of 70 up to 100, saving me from having to review each bar in turn. Now let's lessen our filters to allow some more suspect address matches into the mix, both for the address and zip code. But let's also apply a strict filter for telephone matching, which should help confirm that these suspect addresses are still valid matches. Okay, let's rematch using these settings. You can see a few bits of grey appearing in the bar chart, so let's have a look at these. You can see that these are again valid matches, and you can see why the address has been harder to validate. Let's have a look at the lowest scoring matches again by clicking on the bar chart. Once again, these look valid, so let's go ahead and approve everything above this range. I'll drag the score limit and click the Approve button again. If I were doing this for real, I might review the results in a bit more detail, but I think you can see just how easy this is from my examples. So let's assume that I'm done with this project for now and want to get my results. Click on the Download Results button and click OK on the warning. I can choose what type of download I want and which fields from my list to include in the download, and then click Continue. A text file will be produced and made available for me to download shortly. If I were not a subscriber, I would be prompted to make a payment before I can download these results. Thanks, and be sure to check out our other videos to learn more about how matches are scored and to learn about some of the other features of the Match Visualiser.